Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're taking a look at football administration in Nigeria. FIFA, the world's football governing body, said, look, we're tired of the crisis in Nigeria. So they wrote a letter to Nigeria saying, by August the 20th, look, it's not fight. If you don't fix your problems, we are going to suspend Nigeria indefinitely. They said, look, we will leave the Falconets if they advance at the World Cup. That's a copy of the letter. It was actually for Nigeria and Ghana. But yesterday I said, let Ghana go and fix their own problems. Let us face our own in Nigeria. So FIFA said, Shola, from now till August the 20th, 12 noon Central African time, if you have not handed fully to Amaju Pinnick, who is the recognized president of the NFF, that Nigeria will be suspended. But Shola, look at it properly. You were trying to let us understand all of the background problems and all before we go to Abuja. Is this about FIFA statutes or Nigerian law?
The truth of the matter is that the FIFA statutes is what we signed on to when we joined FIFA. It's simple. And I've said it on this platform before, and I'm going to say it again. It is not compulsory for us to be members of FIFA. It's not a cult. It's a voluntary organization that we joined. We can decide not to follow their statutes, and once we don't follow their statutes, that means we're no longer FIFA members. This is not compulsory. But if we want to be a part of FIFA, then we must play the game the way FIFA wants it to be played. It's simple. It's not compulsory. But how do you want to have your cake and eat it? It's not possible. You want to be a part of FIFA but not follow the FIFA statutes. It's not done. It's not done. It's very simple.
Okay, I will show you pictures of that protest in Abuja. Let's go back to Abuja. Harrison Jala, ex-international, also a football administrator in the country, he was part of that process. Joins us now live from our studios in Abuja. Good evening, Harrison Jala. Welcome to Sports Tonight.
Good evening, Austin. How are you today?
Oh, I'm awesome tonight. Just trying to, get out of the crisis behind us. Let's begin with what happened today in Abuja. After hearing that FIFA has given Nigeria from now till August the 20th to fix the footballing issues, Harrison Jala, was that process necessary?
Well, Austin, we've not seen any letter from FIFA. What I saw on your screen now is like a press release. And in the case of Ghana, there was an official letter that was addressed to the team that is in charge of Ghana FA as we speak. But in the case of Nigeria, as we speak now, there is no official letter addressed to any Nigerian, either the Minister of Sports or the president of the NFF that they said they recognize. So as we speak now, there is no letter to that. What we saw is just a press release. And let me state it here clearly to Nigerians that FIFA, to give that threat, is an undue interference in our internal affairs. It's stated in their own statutes very clearly that they cannot interfere in the affairs of their member nations, in their affiliates. Member associations that are affiliated to them, they have no right to interfere. Don't forget that this is the issue that is at stake is an election matter. We've had it before. In 2010, we had the same problem. And this issue, as we speak, has been resolved by FIFA and the federal government of Nigeria. Under Suleiman Yusuf, the documents are there. That was why we had the UNEA panel. So if Infantino is not, he should consult the documents he has in his office. It's clearly there. FIFA has taken a decision on the issues that concern Nigeria from the 2010 crisis.
Mr. Jala,
that was why the UNEA panel was set up.
Yeah, Mr. Jala, let's...
UNEA panel was set up. Yes.
Yeah, let's look for a way out of this because it's not sweet. It's back and forth, and football is suffering it. With what FIFA has said, I know you say it was a press release, but it came from FIFA. Isn't it time for us to sit down and find a way to end all of this crisis?
Austin, this is an opportunity to do that. And if we miss this opportunity to get these issues resolved, then it means we cannot get it anymore. As we speak, there were 2 elections in Nigeria in 2014 or thereabout. The Giwa election was conducted. The Giwa election, I don't know, but some section of the press said it never met the standard. I don't think so. We're all here. We're all in this country when that election took place. The Minister of Sports at that time, Dana Gogo, was there. He was part of the election. Delegates came and so on and so forth. But another election was conducted. That was the election that brought Pinnick to office. That election that was conducted, before that election was conducted, there was an order of court stopping that election. The same thing that happened in 2010, they disobeyed that order of court and proceeded with that election. The court nullified the election. And the former President Jonathan had to intervene in this matter. And out of respect, one party withdrew the matter from court and said, you go and get yourselves, resolve these issues. If you are not satisfied, you can go back to the court. We're part of the process that, made attempts to reconcile these parties. And one party went to the Court of Appeal. He won the case in the Court of Appeal. The other party appealed to the Supreme Court and won the case. And FIFA is now coming to, when the 2 parties on their way to the Supreme Court benefited from the judgment, FIFA is coming back to tell us that what the Supreme Court is saying is rubbish. This is a sovereign nation. That is not going to happen in this country. We are stakeholders in Nigerian football.
Mr. Jala.
We'll ensure that it doesn't happen.